So it might just look like a bunch of broken rocks, but this is marble remains of what would have been an ancient Roman temple. It would have looked like a grand building similar to the White House in Washington DC. That kind of architecture. And now look at it, completely destroyed. But it would have been beautiful back in its heyday. A glittery column with a glittery Libyan lady. Oh wow. Yeah. Completely broken. Dude, I knew it'd be like this. I knew there wouldn't be a ticket. In any other country, you have to have a ticket and it's all well maintained. That's a lovely piece of marble. You can see actually, that would have been the top of the column that stands it up. Yeah, I know the name of that architectural style actually. It's called a flame palmette.
Flame palmette.
Yeah. Oh, there's a good bit of marble column here. Wow. Proper marble that. Look at the shininess on that.
Wow. I'm gonna steal it.
I was thinking the same. We both just stole it at the same time. Great minds think alike. We stole it together.
I have it on a video.
So here you've got the remains of broken Roman apartments. Because the Tunisians are not very good at looking after archaeological sites. It's all just smashed to pieces and not very well maintained. So I think they need to make it open to the public for tourists, because you can't even get a ticket here. There's no ticket office, and they should rebuild it and renovate it and restructure the materials to make it look how it would have looked, all similar, because it did look like that. So that broken bullshit did look like that. So this looks like what? What does it look like here? Absolutely nothing, doesn't it? But it did look like that. This here, this beautiful Roman city with amazing architecture, wonderful roofs, columns and everything, and great statues, would have been here, and now it's just broken.
There's nothing now.
There's nothing now. There is nothing now. But it was like that. There we are. We've got some patterns here, carved by the Romans about 2,000 years ago. So the white marble ones are from the pagans, the people that believed in Zeus and everybody else, Jupiter as they call him. And the red one is from the Christians, because they obviously became Catholics and other different sects. Oh, you're alright, I'll get that, babe. There we go.
Thank you.
Wow.
Look at this. So amazing.
Yeah.
I love the glitter.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very glittery. Imagine living back then and everything's glittery.
Oh my god, I love it.
You just walk down the street and all the buildings are glittery. You go to the shop and your shop's glittery.
I love it.
Where are we going today? And we're going to the glittery shop. Wow, that's a perfect circle.
Yeah.
That's perfect, actually. It's not really been that much broken. The base of the column. So you got the base of the column there, and the base of the column there. So this is a massive building.
Yeah. You have 1, 2, I think 3, 4, but that 2 is missing. Are missing.
Yeah.
5.
It would have been that big, so it would have been so wide.
Yeah.
All the way that way, and it maybe even went on the left, so it would have been a big rectangle. So straight there, and then straight there, and then straight at the back as well, to make a big, great rectangular. This was probably a government building.
It was right on the sea.
Yeah, right by the sea.
By the sea.
Strategic. So you can look.
I love how glittery it is. Where did they come from?
What, the marble? A lot of the marble came from Greece, actually, near the city of Athens. So if it was imported here, then they imported a lot of it, because all this is heavy material. You would have had big ships bringing it over.
It's amazing.
Mm.
So glittery. It's like a girl came from church.
Yeah, we got the remains here. The red one is a Christian building.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh wow, we got some patterns here.
Yeah. I think was the ground.
Yeah.
The floor.
That's the old flat floor.
Yeah.
Wow. People, so this would have been a busy building, would have been loads of people coming in here, all dressed in the white toga robes, looking at this beautiful piece of architecture with all these patterns and all the pictures of.
This is amazing.
Yeah. Here, this red piece of material that was from what I believe was an old Christian church, probably from the year 300 AD. Obviously you got a piece of red brick there, a piece of red there. So all the other ones, the marble ones, they got the patterns in it. There's no patterns in this one, so that means that one they've decided not to do the patterns anymore because the patterns remind them of paganism. So this one is definitely the remains of a Christian church. So my lovely Libyan lady has just pointed out that the floor is absolutely full of broken shells that are obviously very old. All the way over there. So the sea's all the way over there. And then there's broken buildings here. So these broken buildings, this remains of a church, were probably destroyed by a flood, a tsunami-like big wave. And that explains all the shells, because the sea would have came. So the king, the local Roman king. So we believe we found, what have we found?
A Jewish building.
So here is the alleged Jewish building, because it is a Jewish area. I know it is a Jewish area. So I believe you are right. The Jewish building.
It's good. It's better than me. Oh, he's better than me.
This glittery piece of marble, this beautiful piece of marble, was a piece of a grand building. So it would have been part of the wall, a thick piece of wall that was perfectly smooth. And look at how glittery and shiny it was. So when you was here like 2,000 years ago, this would have been an amazing, beautiful building with art and detail and architecture. And it's still, you can see the beauty. So it would have all looked like this. Wow, I love glittery things.
Me too.